Sometimes I look at the way the world works now, and I get this strange feeling that everything around me is designed to wear me down. It's like they want me to be weak. I don't necessarily mean there's some secret group sitting in a room deciding how to ruin my life. I mean something much simpler than that. I mean the way modern life is structured seems to reward exhaustion, dependence, distraction, and insecurity. Everywhere I look, something is demanding my attention. Something wants my money. Something wants my time. Something wants me worried. Something wants me comparing myself to somebody else. And after enough years of living like that, I start wondering how much energy a person is supposed to have left. Because a strong person needs room to think. A strong person needs time. A strong person needs some degree of independence. But modern life seems determined to take all three away. I wake up and immediately there is something waiting for me. Bills, messages, notifications, news, advertisements, responsibilities, problems that need to be solved. Before I have even figured out what kind of day I want to have, the world has already handed me an agenda. Pay this. Answer that. Go here. Buy this. Renew that. Subscribe to this. Update that. Verify your identity. Remember your password. Accept the new terms. And somehow I'm supposed to call this freedom. Sometimes I think real strength begins with being able to say no. No, I don't need that. No, I don't care about what everybody else is doing. No, I don't need to prove myself to strangers. No, I don't need to spend money just because somebody convinced me I'm incomplete without their product. That's harder than it sounds. Because billions of dollars are spent trying to make me dissatisfied with what I already have. If I'm comfortable with myself, I'm difficult to sell to. If I'm comfortable sitting quietly in a room, I'm difficult to entertain. If I don't care about impressing people, I'm difficult to manipulate through status. If I can tolerate being alone, I'm difficult to control through social pressure. If I know the difference between what I want and what I actually need, I'm difficult to separate from my money. Maybe that's why simplicity almost feels rebellious now. Just being able to sit somewhere without reaching for a screen feels unusual. Walking without headphones. Eating without watching something. Thinking without immediately searching for somebody else's opinion. Making something instead of consuming something. There is strength in those little things. Because weakness doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes weakness looks like being unable to tolerate 5 minutes of silence. Sometimes it looks like needing constant approval. Sometimes it looks like buying things I can't afford because I'm terrified somebody might think I'm unsuccessful. Sometimes it looks like spending my entire life chasing an image of happiness that somebody else created for me.